Hello and welcome back to Terra Invicta, to maybe the finale of Terra Invicta. We are doing very well. We are solving the climate change crisis on Earth after throwing America into a civil war. We have also managed to take out the bases of Uranus. We have a fleet moving to take out the final bases of Saturn and set up on Titan. After Uranus, we're going to move up to probably Pelion and then Neptune, and then we go to the Wormhole after that. We've got a couple of fleets that are just flying around attacking ships. We have fleets that are on base defense. We're honestly
securing our control
all over the place in a very good way. Some of our biggest threats right now is we're over control point cap, but that's just because of America, and honestly, I'm not super worried about it. I don't want to hold America. I just want to fix its pollution problem. Let's see where you're meant to go. Great question. What fleet even is this? This is the BIF. Transferring to low Patina orbit. No, it wants to go somewhere else. We don't have a base outside of Patina, so I can't actually refill there. But I do have a base at Ceres, and I can refill there. So, let's do that. Oh. Well, I guess I missed the fleet. But what are you going to do? The EAF is repaired. Out here in Umbriel orbit. There's a small alien fleet here, so I'm going to just quickly wipe them out. This homie right here. Is that a mothership with no backup? Oh, buddy, you made a mistake there. Home slice. That is a pretty grave mistake. RIP your mothership. I do also see that the aliens, not the aliens, but the alien-loving servants have come out here to set up a base at Oberon. So I'm just going to zoop out there and blow them up too. Just because I don't want anybody else setting up shop, thinking they're allowed to come out here when they know damn well they're not. Patriotic sentiments on the rise in the African Union. Cohesion or cohesion? We'll take cohesion. I didn't realize there were so many little mini asteroids here around Uranus.
We've moved the needle.
There's a shocking amount of them. All right, the EAF is repaired. What is that? Another fleet coming in here? No, he's going to Canius. Ah, yes, Canius. I actually forgot about you. This we have to stop first, because this is like a major outpost for these guys. 420, 87, 15, 16, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000. We'll see. 42 weeks to get out here. God damn. That's going to slow me down a peg. So unfortunately, the EAF is going to have to go out that way. instead of the way I was really hoping they could go. Okay, they're cracking down our Indonesian spots, which I'm not overly surprised on. I figured that's where we were going to get taken. Can we see a fight without the auto-resolve just to see how good our current ships are? Yeah. I could do the next one for sure. We have done some pretty recently. Here, why don't I intercept these guys? This is what the Biff's job is, after all. (2.3) to Tiangong orbit. You guys, I think, need to switch then to Higby. Not series, the Biff. What is this fleet? Lamberta. Yeah, they have a base here too. So Ceres is actually moving to Saturn. All right. Somebody's got to get to Lamberta. It's unfortunately, I think, got to be these guys. Do you have a full station here? Or you do? Cassius Dio station. Are you built? You are. Cassius Dio station full speed. You can get there in 4 weeks. From there, I can attack across much quicker. Lots of unifications happening. Those guys are getting resupplied. All is good. Yeah, we had a big, at the end of episode 32, I think we do a massive fight against like an alien mothership doom stack that's like 8.7k and we bring in like 16k. That was a big fight to see how we held up. It was very satisfying. Ship combat aren't fully developed. Like with some minor tactics, you can overwhelm a stronger fleet than yours. It's like the AI gets confused. The auto resolve does seem like it's basically ships go straight forward and they smash into each other.
Your orders?
And it don't seem like they ever do a lot more than that. You managed to get that defended. Yeah, we might temporarily lose that, but I ain't too worried.
I will help them.
You're working on public relations there. Honestly, probably want you working on public relations down there.
Acknowledged.
She could also do that, though.
At your service.
Where do you need me? I will help them.
All these guys just keep getting more and more levels. I cannot keep up. The speed at which they're leveling is outrageous. Your persuasion. You're maxed out there, there, and there. I guess your security next. Let's direct invest into the environment again here. From 3.6 to... Okay. How did I invest like 350 points into environment earlier and I barely made a dent? And then I just managed to jump all the way to 10. Like, if that's the case, sure.
I will help them. Lend
Have
in my
we
expertise.
solved global warming yet? He says with 70% of Earth under control and fully globally fixing things at max sustainability. 0.03 on carbon dioxide. Nitrous oxide is going down. Though I don't know how much of that was just because of what we just did, but aliens must treat their members badly considering every fleet keeps
Order
rushing to
is
their death
returned.
in auto-resolve.
Order is
Better
returning.
promises and wages.
We've moved
I
the
mean,
needle.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
when you think about like their spaceships are flown by the avian species who are clearly like really scared of the Hydra and not really that well designed for combat, they're just designed well for like zero G. Like the aliens are basically running slave armies, right? Kuwait, under the control of Kuwait, is launching a nuke at Kuwait. There's a lot of nukes in this part of the world lately. Which is not really helping my global warming issues. In fact, I think we've had enough nukes to cause a nuclear winter at this point. All right, there's the 16th Psyche base up and running. You're going to take back my point here on old Indonesia.
We are taking power.
Thank you very much.
What's the op?
We're going to defend
Protecting
India.
our interests.
Ready for my mission.
What's America
Where
at right
to?
now? 3.5. You guys are good. You don't need to be defended. Go
Securing
over,
our
defend
control.
Europe. What do we do now?
Ready for my mission.
Start hunting down more alien structures, I guess.
We're going in.
Offering support.
Securing our interests.
Making things safe for our
Alien
people.
fleet using World War I tactics. Just rush them. It'll eventually work. I mean, much of our strategy has just been continue throwing bodies at it. Remember how we won China? When we invaded China with Japan and we just threw an unlimited amount of bodies. It was effective. I'm sorry, is there an alien fleet in orbit here? No. Yeah, go blow him up. Doop, 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 doop. I know you want to see a fight. I just want to show you a real fight, not us fighting some scraps. That ain't no fun for nobody. All right, Biff. Head on over to Lamberta. Head on over to this station in Lamberta. 2 weeks. Yeah, these refueling stations are definitely paying off. Okay, I think that's a tier 3 series base we got up and running now.
The people will come to our side.
The United Arab League now has nukes. You guys are going to Umbriel. We get more officers. Absolutely best tactic in space used to be slow moving wall. I doubt that it's changed. It has not changed. Can confirm it has not changed. Destroyers, frigates, dreadnoughts, cruisers. Okay, no assault carriers. This is a fleet we can watch. do you mean you lack the acceleration? Chase down that goddamn ship. 323. All right, head to this station. It'll take you 2.7 hours to get to this station. I get that you can't catch those guys, but you can, like, probably get to that station before it gets blown up. A man hopes. Might as well use some boosts. Even if it don't do a lot of damage. Yeah, we'll just put copperheads on all of them. Okay with that. I just wanted to sop them up. There's the rest of our fleet. What is this station anyway? It's a super collider station. Oh yeah, it's a big super collider station. Engage. All right, you want to see a fight? Let's do a fight. Fortunately, my station did get destroyed here. Thief class, thief class. Ooh, I do not want them in combat, but I guess I don't really have a choice. Well, disperse shields. Low and slow. Yeah, right. Some of the ships are just like, yeah, let's turn around and full speed. Is that us shooting? Wow. Those are the spinal lances that have like 1,000 range on them. Okay, I don't like this fella. The eternal rage. He's getting out of there way too easy. All right. I'm gonna let the computer take it. Yeah, these Chatlas cruisers, they were doing well for a while, but they really stopped it. What are you doing, man? What? That's your strategy? Is just put on full retreat? And then turn around? So what? My troop carriers are going to do all the defending now? Or are you just trying to get back to like these two guys in the back? God, the auto control. Really does not make a lot of sense most of the time. You can see our scrappers. This is what these guys are designed for. They just come out here and they harass the army. They mostly break systems with their superior speed. Okay, I think these guys are trying to turn around. Or they just decided these frigates are capable of doing all the work themselves. And they don't need to actually be in part of this fight. Which, you know, they're not wrong. the hell are these guys doing? I am not letting the computer control any more fleet combats. All right, we're going to auto that for the rest of it. Because I'm going to lose all my ships if I don't. What do we lose? A chat las and a bunch of scraps. Beyond stupid. Lacking coils to take out the big ships. You know, we have them. It's just that they weren't really... They were kind of running away from that fight was the problem. A mild issue. What is this other fleet here? Hold on.
The LC is secure.
403. Can you guys get out here and just take this guy out? 4.5 hours, yeah. Very good, sir. The EDF can go back to Higby. And unfortunately, this other fleet got so donged up. It's going to take like 20 days to get back to where it's going. Resistance campaign had them running all the way back to the damn wormhole. Final stand was something like 400 AO versus 32 Titans. All right,
We
well,
are in control now.
the ISA is going to be there waiting for them at least. Too many guys making little... You're coming from Louison to Earth's orbit? And oh, you've been traveling for a while is all. The Biff is ready to take out this station. Reject. Have to get close to this guy. Sweet Jesus, I did not realize how many battle stations he had. Okay. I don't know why you would do a port spin. I'm not totally clear to me right now. We have a lot of PDLs. Point defense systems, I mean. Sweet Jesus, man. That guy just cruised along. All right, well, we broke his engine, so he's out of the fight. I'm basically getting, like, slow ripped by plasma. I don't know, man. We got lasers and we got particles in here, so... I think what we need to say is we need to say, like, scrap las is. You guys are on him. And then scrappers go on him. And then I'm going to do the thing I always say I don't want to do. Turn on autoflight. Mostly because I'm curious what our guys will do to make sure they don't crash into this station. And the answer seems like pretty good damage. Also, they're turning their noses, which is like the main thing I wanted here. Okay, they nuked all those ships really fast. These salvage class monitors can't be in this fight. I don't even think they have guns. Where is retreat? Yeah, we got shredded here. So we're gonna say everybody do that. And then everybody do that. And if I'm lucky, some of you might escape. That wasn't great. Where is the retreat button? Can it not be here when I'm fighting a station? I'm using all my Delta V here. I guess we just have to take it. All right, well, that's okay. We can make a new fleet. That's not really a problem. Topically, Shipyard is designed for making fleets. So that should be good. Oh, and I guess salvage class. So that doesn't really solve, unfortunately, that army. But baby steps, I suppose. Series is out at Titan. So we are going to blow up the station out here. And then we'll try to build a new one. Okay, it feels like we're a bit all over the place here. And Asia.
Council.
I'm here.
Ready
This
for
guy's
orders.
just been boosting America, but you don't really need to do that anymore.
I will tell our story.
Indonesia doesn't love us,
Ready to
though,
go.
so why don't we put you there? Put you advise on Africa.
Offering support.
Your orders?
And I guess, like, there are a bunch of alien structures we can just start nuking.
Taking it to them.
We might as well keep doing that.
Offering assistance.
Does give us
Offering
exotics.
support.
Alien fleet to Tiangong, 600 days. Set that alarm. Nice. Series attack force. Does not have a colonization module. I was incorrect. You're in orbit here with no fuel. Unreal. Stupidly unreal. So he's got to wait for a dock. And do you have... Yeah, okay, so you have other fission outpost kits. So how far away are we here in Marina? Saturn. Pretty goddamn far. Too Fast Not Furious. You only have science labs, so you're not good. I think the best thing I could do is just, like, build a colonization ship probably out here. Yeah, you got a dock. Russo Station 2.
Jack, you see this is one of those cards. Yeah, I saw that thing.
What is this place called? Low 69 Hesperia. Nice. So yeah, we got a couple of things here.
Okay, I got it.
135 days.
Okay, I'm on the porch.
I would like to make an even simpler version of this.
Okay, I'm on the porch, Bob. Copy that. Okay, what do you want? What can I do for you, Bob?
Fusion outpost, fusion platform. 15 antimatter.
Well, I guess that'll wait.
I mean, if that's the case, you might as well take an exotic antimatter. Fast colony.
Everything looks normal on me right now. So I can pressure down a little bit.
And then let's get that guy built. 36 days. That's much better. Okay, you guys are in a parking lot. Get rid of that base, I guess. Why not? Rushmore base. Is this automated? No. You know what? Actually, this is not a bad... This is Saturn as well. With a construction module and a fusion pod. Man, let's just max this guy out. Hell yeah, why not? We could even build a refueling outpost up here. We'll make it a fancy one. Oh, heck, why not? Let's make it a fancy one. You got a bit of gas on you. I think we should probably keep him out there in Saturn.
Public sentiment
Just because
is
we
increasingly
do
with
need to
us.
like defend that point, so low Earth orbit. Six weeks to Sophocles. How much to Higby? 4. Russo 1.3. All right, let's go there. Uh-oh. I don't think I got a fleet there to stop that fleet.
Target secure.
Showing up in 8 days. Peru gets nukes. Okay, they're just doing Earth surveillance. These are a lot of old ships. You know what, dudes? I'm gonna do this. This EDF fleet is like not particularly good. And I could just add in like a ton of exo fighters. It's not like I don't have the boost for it. I guess the missiles did their work. Hot damn. Great. They're going to be repairing until May. All right. Oh yeah, I guess if we own the USA, we should probably fix its alliances, seeing as it has all the weapons of mass destruction. It's actually not allied with anybody, which is kind of interesting. Well, I mean, it's allied with our guys now, but...
I'm here.
You're
Going
gonna
in hot.
do Santo
Standing by for
Domingo.
orders.
You can do this
Gear up.
place. Democratist Station. What is it with this station? People keep trying to attack it. This is what the aliens hit, and I'm a little bit worried that they knocked a bunch of stuff offline. It's one of our big super collider stations. Ooh, they knocked off all my point defense. Uh-oh.
I will help.
You know what, man?
Offering
I'll just use exo
assistance.
fighters. That's like
Lend
one
in
ship.
my expertise.
I mean, I suppose I could certainly transfer. Oh, he doesn't get a fight because there's no defenses at all. So yeah, we just blow him up. So foolish. Democratist Station. You got to rebuild again here. Oh, that guy did actually some serious damage in a very short amount of time. I guess they're upset about us taking over the USA, probably. All right, and this is our new... What were they called? The BIS? BIF? Homie, get out of here. 2.2 days. Guess I just gotta perk somebody here right now. Wait for those dweebs to arrive.
We are winning their hearts and minds.
Back to Higby. Okay, you're Marina. Where this guy is, he's looking for fuel. You're in Cladius parking lot. Saturn. Right. Sorry, I have to figure out, do I need to land at this station right now? No. So you're just like defending Ceres. Not Ceres, Saturn. Lamberta orbit. You guys are going to Carnius orbit, which is on like the opposite side. And our other attack fleet got destroyed. Cruisers, scrappers, spinals, thief. Yeah, you guys don't have enough to take a station. All right, these guys actually have to move. And they have to move where these guys are all going, which is that Lamberta orbit. Wait, no. Getting all confused on everybody here. You guys are going to Carnias, so they do have to go to Lamberta. We also need someone to go to Neptune. You guys are out on Saturn. So Lamberta is over here right now. How hellish would this be? You're low on fuel. That's why you're not going anywhere right now. EXP1. He's been trying to set up jump points. In order to make our path out here a bit faster. And he will maintain doing that. Another crackdown in Indonesia because we don't have the CP for it.
By the numbers.
They start up another base on Ganymede. All over the goddamn place, I tell ya. All right, at least low Umbriel orbit is like fully rock stock.
Score one for the good guys.
Truth is, probably I should just be building more ships all over the place. So I was gonna send this little guy with his super fast engine out to Saturn. Because he can get there in a week. I was going to send him to Titan. I don't know I want to burn all that antimatter, but sure, let's burn a fair bit. And we can still go for that. What if I just said, Jupiter, build a fleet? Can I put Io in here too? Yeah, I mean, you have a small section out here. We could do that. The big thing these guys like don't have here are troop carriers. The boys. These guys are 30, 30, and 50. I don't know how many of the boys I need. Let's do that. And then we'll just build a couple more scrappers out here. That should work. So if anybody decides they want bases out in like Ganymede, we can just build a fleet to meet them. And they'll be the Jupiter Defense Force, I guess. I suppose? Seems to be our naming convention at this point.
We're going in.
So these guys are just going to keep working their way through
Heading to the LZ.
all those dudes. Yeah, Indonesia's cracked. None of those places federate. None of them matter.
Standing by for orders.
What is this? Earth opinion versus like our opinion? So India, Central Asia. Both of those are kind of weak right now.
We must persuade the people.
To strengthen that up. I'm curious, are we going to be able to somehow add the USA into the EU? Like, will the EU continue to form like a United Nations?
Offering counsel.
Offering counsel.
I will help them.
Offer and counsel. We're starting to see significantly less movement in general in the galaxy here. Okay, all those battle stations. Like, there's a certain
Public
fleet moving around, and that's about it right now.
us.
Couple small resistance fleets.
The LZ is secure.
Keep an eye on them.
The LZ is secure.
Just in case they try to be a problem. Jupiter, Saturn, Neptune, Wormhole. Okay. Cruising across the board.
At your service.
You're gonna purge Indonesia. Can I see it from this list? No. making me have to go back into Earth.
Removing our enemies.
At your service.
Ready to go.
Ready to go.
Tel Aviv.
Taking it to them.
Monrovia. And I guess direct investment into the environment. With everything else we got left.
I will help them.
Lending my expertise.
Yeah. It's coming down. Some of it is not. God, it is truly hellish. Oh yeah, we put extra battle stations on this guy just for fun, right? Low umbrial orbit. Very well defended. So your Io, your Jupiter. This is going to be the JDF, Jupiter Defense Force. Boop, 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 boop. Boop. You're going to go merge in with them. Okay, and the ISSA is ready to go. Now, where we want them, whole other question. This campaign's still not over. It's super close. Super, super, super close. Yeah, I can't really, like, threaten a station with that. You're transferring to low Jupiter orbit. I could cut you off. Let's do that. I guess that's what you're designed for. Somewhat. Wow. How does that make sense that that's the fastest way to do that? Surely you could just go out here and stop. You don't have to shoot into the sun and go back. All right, screw it. I guess you do. Based on Triton, that's a side of
Public opinion
Neptune.
is moving in our direction.
Be over by Christmas, that's what they say. Please, sir. No, sir. Don't do that to me, sir.
Target destroyed.
I mean, we have a fleet coming to make our stop-off point at Neptune, which should make this quicker. Once we have our refuel at Saturn, which does feel like a million years away. Marine Battalion Command Center. Spaceworks. Fusion file and a point defense array. Those are both point defense, battle station, yeah. This needs to be like a fully upgraded base. So you're an admin tower. They actually need full upgrades. Build a foundry. Build a second egg complex. I think I'll just do 2 more marine stations here and here. So that'll be a fully upgraded Saturn base.
We've removed some threats.
Which I think it should work okay. Space travel is weird if they're doing a somewhat realistic simulation. Yeah. I mean, I think it is based on how many drive and reactor types there are in the game. The outrageous amount of drives and reactor types. I built all this stuff out here, and I did not build any proper refueling depots in the first round.
Where to?
Dum, 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 dum.
Offering assistance.
Standing by for orders.
At your service. Going in hot.
Ready for my mission. Heading to the LZ.
Keep blowing that stuff up. And then we keep moving.
Offering support.
Offering support.
Permanent.
Offering support.
Yeah, some sort of army builder would be really nice. Okay, so... that upgrades all of those to battle stations. This is the 3 Spaceworks, Residential Module, Marine Battalion, Heavy Fusion Command Center, Battle Stations, Heavy Fusion. So let's throw another Heavy Fusion out here. At 6 Spaceworks. Put in a nanofactoring. I guess a foundry, why not? Another marine company. Might as well. Still getting robbed constantly.
We've moved the needle.
Don't know how.
Orders soon.
All of our
Wrapping up here.
characters are invisible and are super,
We'll be
super
ready
loyal.
for new orders soon.
Laying the groundwork.
So I'm
I
really
will
confused
report
on how
when
this
my
keeps
mission is
happening,
complete.
but
I will report when my mission is
you know, at
complete.
this point, there's a lot of this game that I'm like, I thought I understood, but I don't know that I do. United Nations country actually just has to be researched by the Protectorate, yeah. Nerid. Where is this? Neptune. Okay.
By the numbers.
So the aliens seem to be like doubling down on Neptune as their base. $30 days of investment points. I guess we'll just keep getting territorial claims. Okay, this is Uranus, fully built. And we have a fleet out here somewhere. Do we have a fleet out here in Umbriel? No. You guys are at Saturn. Where the hell is the EAF? Oh, they're on their way to Canius still. Right. What is the ISSA trying to do here? Low Jupiter orbit. It looks like they got intercepted. We could probably evade this. I don't really have a good fleet here. All right, we're going to submit the maximum bid and encounter a game exception. This game has encountered an exception and needs to close. This is the first crash we've had. Value cannot be null. Okay. We'll take our first crash. We'll log that one. Watch it somehow like corrupt all of my save files. I would be the angriest person in the world if that happened. I don't even know how it would happen. We've made so many save files. I'm assuming the aliens submitted null intercept. Is that the victory screen? Combat autosave. That's how the aliens win. I'm so scared of crashes in games, especially after a really long campaign. There's a few games that we've like lost. Board Tales, actually, we were talking about that earlier, but that was a game that I had one playthrough that we had done a ton of days in, and we hit a glitch that locked our save and we could not recover from it. And I just lost a campaign after like 14 streams. And I was, ooh, it was a tough blow to morale, let me tell you. Took us a bit to recover from that one. I blame Jareth. That's probably a safe bet, yeah. Gotta blame somebody, right? A valid target for a research steal is also a space station or hab with an engineering module. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, well, that actually explains quite a lot. All right, this time they decided to let me flee. Low Jupiter orbit. Well, you're gonna stay on that path if that's the case. I'm assuming to that station. To go hang out with the JDF. Can I see what this other fleet is? Was that an intercept? Oh. Yeah, I was intercepting them. They just got bigger. Huh.
Standing by.
Well, I guess.
Securing our control.
Ready for my mission. Securing our control.
Where do you need me?
Defend.
Protecting our interests.
Confirm. Embryo. You don't have any ships. Let's keep going. That was an intercept. That was the intercept we shot into the... Okay. The aliens have built a space station outside of Umbriel as well.
Securing our interests.
United Arab League is launching a nuclear attack on itself in Cairo. Or 5. I think that's the
Protecting our
5th
interests.
nuke to launch. You came all the way out here to build a refueling base on Titan. Construction module, fusion pile, space dock, PDA.
Protecting our interests.
Undock. Cassius Dio base. Back online. Fusion pile, construction module, point defense. I don't know that I want mining there, but you can just dock. Dock and wait. AI's ways of dealing with enemy armies, right? Just nuking. Yeah, I guess I have no way to really stop them from stealing all my HAB research if that's the case. But again, do I need to? Doesn't really feel like it. When you own 70% of Earth and most of the galaxy, doesn't really feel like you need to be concerned about who is stealing your research anymore. As far as I'm concerned, we're all working towards future tech. The more research they steal from me, the more they end up putting towards future tech. We gained a bunch of exotics. Let's go energy again. Computer does use it as a legitimate way of dealing with invading armies. If you pile your armies in one region, chances are it gets nuked. Yeah. We've seen them make some pretty good nuke
What's the
plays. There's no doubt about.
Making things safe for our people.
At your service.
Where to? We're going in.
Nerid. New base on Lucian.
Offering counsel.
Gotta get out to
Securing our
Neptune,
control.
man.
Offering support.
Gotta get out to Neptune. So the JDF's up to 3.4. It's all scrappers, but that's okay. Munitions blast, full investigation. Rob away, my dudes. I might actually just turn off notifications for you're being robbed. At this point, what's the point? Low Venus orbit. Is that my station? Platform core and a point defense array. Space dock still en route. Outpost core and a point defense array. Titan. Should really be upgrading all of those, so. Never invade a country that I don't control and has nukes. Yeah.
Target secure.
Not their country. They just happen to control it at the time. Yeah. Right? Like, that is a big part of it. Like, we're not the EU. We are the Academy.
LZ is secure.
And there is quite a difference. All right, the EAF's almost there at Canis. You guys can resupply. I'm wondering, should I just merge the ISSA and the JDF since they are functionally the same? Apparently I have a control point in Indonesia that's not defended.
Securing our interests.
So I guess let's grab that.
Orders. Going in hot.
You're going
What's
Saudi
the order?
Arabia. You can go Mexico. Let's get rid of the last of these structures. Yeah, you're going to join the JDF. 5.9 in the JDF. All right. That feels good. Spinal class, thief class, scraps. Still mostly about shutting people down. All right, Space Dock and Titan. There's Jupiter's salvage class ships. So I think we're done building out in Jupiter. No, one more round for the... Oh, the boys! The boys are coming so that Jupiter can actually invade people as well. That's nice. And you guys are out here. You need repairs. How long until these are done? 16th of February. Okay. So I tell you what. Not that. Series attack force can move over to Titan, where there's at least a space dock. And it can start slow repairing.
Offering support.
Offering support.
Protecting our interests.
Offering assistance.
Begin repairs. Correction, if the capital is a crater. Who cares if there's a crater in the capital if the capital is a crater? It's a fair point. So this is a speedy little deep shape ship. There's a couple of special achievements you get for colonizing places, like Halley's Comet, that I'm kind of like, ooh, maybe. There's an achievement for colonizing a comet. Yeah, let's do Halley's Comet. Why not? The hell else are we doing? More bases on Triton. Man, they are building up a lot of bases to make up for the lack of bases they have right now. Which does make me a little worried. Io orbit. Low Earth orbit cleanup. -6 debris to low Earth orbit. Hell yeah, dudes. You guys just showed up. We're going to sortie out. Because I was pretty much waiting for you here. Titans, Dreadnoughts, Battle Cruisers. 5.9, 3.4. Nuke 'em. Yes! Very good nuking.
Score one for the good guys.
Ships are doing very well for us right now.
By the numbers.
Okay, are we still threatened by like these guys? They're going to low Umbriel. No. Is the answer then. We're just waiting on our dropships at Jupiter. That's it. Then there's a couple of alien sites out here we're going to wipe out. You know what worries you? Commies? Oh man, I've been worried about communists for a while. But you know, we all got to be worried about something, so. I ain't gonna judge you. No, what worries me? Lack of regulation or representation, regardless of ruling class.
Ready for my mission.
Oh my god, I think the United States is ready to join the EU. Bizarro world. Yes, it is. Let's go.
On my way to the capital.
Come
Where
on
to?
in, dudes.
Gear up.
At your service. Going in hot.
Come on in. The EU is fine. Oh, EAF, why are you so slow, man? 55 more days.
Offering assistance.
Having to take out this
I will
stupid
help
base has been a pain. Where are you going? Who's going all the way out there? All right, I don't need to see this. Let me know I've been robbed. But, like, don't interrupt my day for it. If's up to 6K.
Policy direction complete.
The USA has joined the EU.
Target destroyed.
What a world! What a world! Bodily liquid, interesting, since the comet is mostly made out of ice. Ride the ice. Build a base on a comet. Achievement unlocked. What do you got? Fusion piles, construction modules, point defense. That's all you need. I used a lot of gas to get here and did not take into consideration the fact that this is an antimatter ship. So refueling you is going to be very, very expensive. Do you have a refueling station? It'd be really cool if there was like a way to see that. I mean, I'm going to assume if you have 1600 strength, you have a refueling station. Yeah, you do. Good. That's 50 of my antimatter just to refuel that guy once he's done. Getting from Halley's Comet back. Alright, my low Earth orbit stations are back up and running. Super Collider station.
What's the up?
The African
At your
Union is
service.
at risk of an internal coup. Are you actually? No.
Making things safe for our people.
Ready. Taking it to them.
Standing by.
The last two
Heading to
alien
DLC.
structures on Earth are being removed. And the series attack force is ready to boogie again. Finally. They're currently at low Titan orbit, which I believe means they're going to Neptune. $36 weeks. 28 weeks to get here. He's going here to build a base. So what I could do is I could just full gas to this And in 28 weeks, he'd probably have a refueling station built. And then I don't need to full gas to Neptune. I can just like half gas there. We're going to try that. That's a bit of a risky play, but...
Offering counsel.
Lending my expertise.
Where are all these
Securing
guys
our
going?
control.
Triton,
Lend in my expertise.
Lamberta, Cladius. Oh, you still have a station here. Oh, where's the JDF? Oh, right. They're waiting on their. I don't know why that guy didn't merge. Big fleet coming to low Titan orbit. I guess we'll mark them. Most stuff, it feels like by the time they get there, our battle stations are all going to be built, so I'm trying to stay positive. But we'll have the JDF move out and take out that Lamberta base as well, and that's their last base in here. Wind condition seems to be tedious, clearing a lot of asteroids. I don't need to clear all these asteroids. It's just like helping me isolate where the computer goes. I basically need to go to Neptune, Anansi, and Lucian, and that's it right now. But I'm trying to make it that the aliens can't just like... What I don't want is for them to show up at Saturn and then just wipe my Saturn base off the map, and then I have to wait to rebuild the Tier 3 base. But the big goal right now is Neptune as the launching off point to the final victory conditions.
Acknowledged.
You can defend the EU.
Securing our interests.
You can
Where do you need
defend
me?
India.
Making things safe for our people.
You can stabilize the African Union.
Restoring order.
You all also have more points to go. You're already maxed out on command? Yeah, you are. Persuasion. Security. This guy's been doing command. You've been doing science. Okay. Halley's Comet. We'll let that just get upgraded.
Offering support.
Protecting our interests.
Offering support.
Protecting our interest.
So to me, this is like fairly optimal. 3,000. Actually, I should have another egg complex in here. Probably instead of a marine barracks. Plutarch base. T3 max base. Max colony. Because I'm probably just going to start slapping that on places. Just so I don't have to... I don't have to think about the buildings. Show the victory conditions? Yeah, one sec. So, for example... Let's do that. You didn't build one. Why didn't you build one there? What are you meant to be? A space hospital? Oh, because it's not a big enough planet. It can't afford a space hospital. It's fine. We'll just put a foundry in. So the win conditions are own 60% of Earth, have a tier 3 base on Mercury through Saturn, destroy all the tier 3 bases of Humanity First servants and the aliens from Mercury to Saturn, plus Uranus, plus Neptune, plus basically the wormhole, remove all 4,000 point fleets, and then send a hero through with a special guy here. Mission of the Hydra. Which is going to be probably Slava Ukraine. Though it might be Turk Turkelson. He is my old man. Oh, this is a big fleet. The EAF. Fighting... Oh, this is Canius or whatever it is. Oh, yeah. Shadow Tower Station. Jade Fortress Base. Here come the boys into the JDF, which means the JDF is now ready to rumble. So you actually have a guy in low Jupiter orbit already ready to be blown up. And there's a couple planets here that we need to wipe out. Ganymede. Small fleet there. What Romeo's doing there in Venus, but wipe him out. Just like the JDF, we have 2 alien bases here. 1 alien base, 1 servant base. Neither of them get to live. So this goes. The Japanese Defense Force, the Jupiter Defense Force, actually. Hence them zooming around Jupiter at the moment. EAF. You guys are going to found a refueling platform. And then a fusion base down here. Mostly just to stop anybody else from taking it. And do I need you to wait for people? You're in temporary orbits. You're in temporary orbits. Okay. 40 weeks. Let's wait for that refueling station to get done. Because it will take less time. Unfortunately, they just gotta wait for fuel. Jovian Defense Force also would work. Would be approps. This guy's really bad at advising.
Acknowledged.
You're pretty good though. I guess we could put you in USA.
Ready to go.
You're also pretty good. So let's put you in the PDL?
Offering counsel.
Standing by for orders.
I don't know what to do with you. Any coup d'etats going on? I guess let's just make sure that the European Union
We'll
is
make our appeal.
happy with us. I suppose I could put him in Indonesia. The computer building a couple of little tier 1 bases isn't really a big deal. Okay, you're ready. Low Triton orbit. Temp orbit. Did they still have that random base in here? $18,000, $2,000. Lamberto orbit. There it is. That's what I want. Yeah, the JDF is going there. That's where you boys are going. 5 weeks, 7 weeks. We got a bunch of stations around here. So I'm gonna crush them in.
Offering assistance.
Offering assistance.
I will help them.
I will help them.
And we'll just let them do their best.
The people will come to our side.
Grantor. Oh, right. That's on the way out to Neptune. All right. So Ceres is going to Neptune. The EAF is refueling at Canius. JDF is getting rid of the last alien base within the belt. I think I'm okay with all that. Great. A bunch of battle stations and farms are ready. Cut down on some of our costs. Shame you're not playing your favorite faction, the Initiative, but it doesn't matter overall because you love this game. The first campaign I played, like, to... not to the end, but, like, to unlocking the end condition was the Initiative, so... I wanted to try something a little different. I wanted to go with the Academy as well because they were hard. But I think ultimately I let chat vote it on who we played. Reason to unify countries, only use one counselor to advise. Yeah. But, like, not really an issue. Like, otherwise, what would all my counselors be doing?
Offering counsel.
Squid Pie. Hello, hello.
Offering assistance.
Welcome on in.
Offering support.
Yeah, even the aliens now, they're starting to hit this point where they're like, Canius orbits, PDLs, PDAs, PDS, point defense, lasers. Chechia gets a nuclear weapon. Blowing up my spaceports, not that I care. Susan B. Anthony. Am I building ships anywhere right now? Sorry. No, okay. This Biff is ready to boof baff. What do we got around here? They're on their way to Lamberta. These guys are on their way to Tiangong. Puts these guys basically in Jupiter orbit. What do I want? All these guys seem like they're running out. Lot of dudes heading out this way. BIF, you got a new name. You're now the UDF. You guard our buttholes. Congratulations on your promotion. I really can't be building any more ships right now either, like, unless we lose some armies. There is our dock for the EAF. What is this? Cuba? Impose sanctions. Repair and resupply, 68 days. That's a major fleet repair there. We're pretty much doing the full push out right now. Humans on Earth are dead. We only have people living in space stations and bases. Not quite. We have a lot of people on space stations, but not an overly alarming amount.
Offering support.
I will help them.
Like, we still got a lot of people on Earth.
I will help them.
Offering support.
Lending my expertise.
JDF, what's good, homies? You don't have enough to take that base. But you got enough to take that base. Oh, you took some damage, though. Let's blow up this hab. $400, and we have about 250. Well, we might as well build a refueling station. Jupiter. Jupiter, eh? Where are they? Where are the boys? Build another 5 of them, send them to the JDF. I didn't realize they didn't have enough
Public
strength for
opinion
that.
is moving in our direction.
Alex Sandragon, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the agency. Earth is going utopia mode. Yeah. Earth is doing pretty well right now. Outside of, you know, the whole global warming thing. Which is, it's doing better. Hold on a sec. Just need to go over to Europe and tell them to remove everything from the environment. Try to chunk down that global warming some more. It's so small, man. I'm moving at like 0.5 every couple of months. And it needs to drop like 150 to get back to normal. Woof. What is this? Halley's Comet. Let's just do that. You don't need to be in max base. Earth is going well. Oh, so this is fantasy Earth. The Earth is just the European Union at this point. Everything is just the European Union somehow. It seems like they're the only ones who know what's going on. Everybody's worried about this and that. Nobody's paying attention.
Your orders?
To the aliens.
Standing by for orders.
I don't have enough for you to advise. That's very funny.
Going off the grid.
All right, you're just gonna hit the deck and give me 50 then.
Going into
Test
hiding.
Pan Asia.
Lending my expertise.
Offering assistance.
Offering
Percy?
counsel.
Offering assistance.
Who's Percy? Ladies. Okay. Counselors get another 6 months to live. We'll get some more habs. I see it. I see it. I see the mission control. Let's turn off some more habs. What do I not need? This guy. Fizzles. You're making me a ton of fizzles. You're making me some good stuff. You're making me a ton of fizzles. You ain't making me jack, moon base. Moon man. Moon base making me like 150 regular metals, space metals. Oh. No, you guys showed up at the wrong space station, I'm afraid. Because there's not a space station here. Not anymore, homies. Only my space station here now.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
Okie dokie. I love how all my space stations in Africa just keep getting blown up. Like they're constantly being targeted. They don't seem to target any of my other locations, but they love hitting Africa for some reason. Okay, that's half that station. Okay, that's the mega station out there. So we can do repairs at basically any one of the planets. Finally, these guys arrive. $45 days for a space dock. of April, 19th of August. That's fine. They'll actually get that space dock up and running. You can land there, EXP-1.
Your orders?
You're going to go back to advising the EU,
Ready to go.
and you're going to go defend Pan Asia.
Securing our interests.
Lock it in.
Offering counsel.
Offering assistance.
Securing our control.
Honestly, with all the just constant
Offering
advising,
assistance.
the only thing you do is
Offering
continue to
support.
just springboard ahead even more and more, so. Direct invest because of the big pop maybe removes more. Maybe. No, I feel like I feel like Europe's got a pretty crazy high pop right now. Who did I just build that for? The JDF? Yes. 111 days. And they're waiting on also backup. Pop. Triton, Umbriel. Okay, this is good. The CAF's almost out here.
Reporting in.
What do you need to do? Take over Canada? At this point, well, I don't know, Nordic Federation, I guess.
Making our case.
Oh my god. Okay, the EAF is ready to move in Canis orbit. They're gonna full speed back here. Did they manage to build an entire station here? Interesting. Interesting. They started building a station and upgrading it to tier 3 immediately.
Offering support.
Offering support.
Offering support.
I will
Uptight
help
tweet to
them.
emphasize the twins were rule breakers. Can't say you ever liked Harry Potter, so haven't devoted time to picking over the lore. Totally fair. I am certainly not going to pretend like I know any of it. You say
They're winning
Percy,
their
and I
hearts and minds.
don't even... didn't even click in that it was Harry Potter with me, so... Panic! Calm the public. Slowest ships. I need like a 7 speed. How many bases do they have out here now? Okay. 4, 5, 6,000 fleet. Triton has 6 bases on it. Holy smoking backsides. Lunar base at Krantor. Oh, amazing. This is where series is coming. Yes. Excellent, 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 excellent. And then you guys have to go meet the JDF. Couple of weeks. Edge of Neptune. We do got to take out Lucian before we could take out Anasi. Or, well, we got to take them both out, basically.
Making things safe for our people.
Where do you need me?
Offering assistance.
Offering counsel.
Securing our interests.
Lending my expertise.
We're getting
Lending my expertise.
We're getting there.
Making things safe for our people.
Is there any other springboards I can get you? Yes. Absolutely. This guy right here. He'd be a huge springboard point. Alternatively, the Saturn L4. But this guy only has fission outpost kits. So I'm going to hope that this asteroid is just always in the right spot. Which it definitely won't be, but... you know, we could dream. That way I could ping there to Halley's Comet. To somewhere else. Cryovolcanic studies on Titan. type of volcano that erupts volatiles such as water, ammonia, or methane into an extremely cold environment that is at or below freezing point. It's long been disputed if cryovolcanoes exist on Titan or if it's a geologically dead world where methane is not emitted by cryovolcanoes but slowly diffuses out of the cold interior. Now that we have a permanent presence, a team of scientists from Cassius Dio have embarked on an extensive study of the Satra Patera, the most compelling possible cryovolcano yet found. Spotted by the Cassina probe in 2010, it's one in a chain of at least 3 mountains, each between 1,000 and 1,500 meters in height, several of which are topped by large craters. The ground around their bases appears to be overlaid by frozen lava flows. Give them everything they need. Give me 11,000 tech. I love these little events that teach you about space. That I'm like, oh, cool. That's real. You know? Neat little things. Methane on Titan, yeah. You guys have to land at that base, unfortunately. But then you can resupply here. 8 days of resupply? Woo-ha! The UDF, in the meantime, can start taking out fights. Blowing up habs. Knocking out aliens. High-level bombarding of bases. Why not? The JDF continues its repair and resupply, and then should be able to take out that base from orbit with that backup.
Acknowledged. Lending my expertise.
Your orders?
Basically only need one guy to run
Securing
around
our
defending
control.
places now, which is cool. Like, everybody just stays on advise. Alright, series launch. And then guess where you're going? It's Neptune. You're 11 weeks away from Neptune. Question is do you go to Neptune itself, or more likely, do you go to something like Triton and attack that station? With everything you have? You're going to use half your gas because I need to make sure that you can get back from Neptune.
I will help.
Because I don't have
Offering
any
assistance.
bases out here.
Protecting our interests.
This is a pretty difficult area to colonize
help them.
because it's so
Offering
close to the
counsel.
wormhole. So our refueling points are less and less out in this part of space. Awesome. Our Titan bases are nicely defended now. This guy's got a ship, a Titan ship in orbit. Gonna blow him up. What do they still have sights here? High level bombardment. Low level bombardment. Targeting civilians is an atrocity. Oh no. Uh-oh. Okay, it's not an atrocity. But I don't know if I attack that station, will it be an atrocity? You know what? We could just Get fixed up. We just fix ourselves up here. There's lots of alien ships coming in here to draw some attention. Low Umbriel, low Umbriel, low Umbriel. That's where we are. Let's just stay right here and wait for those ships. Residential modules or hospitals. Oh, okay, okay. Wow, dudes, they are really going after Central Asia. Holy smokes! I don't know what's going on here that the computer decided to put that many points. Hit me with 4 crackdowns over 2 points. Where are the most people? 1.6, 1.7, 1.3. India. 500. So technically, the environment in India would probably give us more. .25. Yeah, I'm not sure how they determine what's what. I just got hit by so many crackdowns. You might as well upgrade yourself all the way. And then you might as well upgrade yourself all the way. Because resource management is not really a thing for us anymore. Low Lamberta orbit. Right, you guys are here. You blow up that fleet? I'm waiting for those guys to show up for a while. We might as well step on out and nuke them. Park back at the station. Rest of resupply, get the rest of our troops. We're probably at 500. Actually, we can definitely take that. You know what? Yeah. Take that base first. I'm gonna have you purge my point
Removing
back.
our enemies.
Should be fine. That's why you integrate Central Asia into Russia?
Offering support.
Lending
What
my
i-
expertise.
what is Russia but
I
just
will help.
Europe and China after
Offering
all?
counsel.
Lending my expertise.
Now those guys can get fixed up. That was the last of these deep alien bases. They are officially Neptune or further. So we have them on the edge of the galaxy. Edge of the solar system, I guess. Maybe more appropriate. They're sending in like a little couple of baby fleets. We're sending out the big dogs. I am losing control points here, but at least it's to Project Exodus. Like, of all the people we could be losing to, they're kind of not really a big
We
deal.
are in control now.
Kidoki.
Ready. Terminating the opposition.
Standing by for orders. Securing our interests.
Keep going. Right, yeah. Integrate it into
Offering
Russia and then
assistance.
integrate it into the
Offering
EU.
support.
Nah, it absolutely makes sense.
Offering support.
Offering assistance.
Securing our control.
It does feel like the unification mechanics are kind of a bit funny to me. Like, sometimes I'm just like, why does it work this way? Like, why? Like, I don't understand why Central Asia can't absorb into Pan Asia, for example. Other than there's like no immediate tech for it. Where are you going? Back to refuel? Oh yeah, you're going
We
there.
are in control here.
All right, well, there's Central Asia back. That didn't take long. Okay, that's the Titan base and the Titan orbit. Okay. You're gonna be my Titan orbit. I'm just gonna do this. So I think that completes Saturn base.
Ready for orders. Making things safe for our people.
Reporting in.
I want to say Jupiter. We got to do a Jupiter base. Then we got to blow up Neptune in the last places. How do we not have a Jupiter base? Two modules. 3 modules? Fission reactor array. Admin complex. Heavy fusion. Another farm. Okay.
Offering counsel.
I will help them.
That's that.
Securing our control.
Offering assistance.
So now it truly is just destroy Neptune
Making
and destroy
things safe
the
for our
wormhole
people.
bases. The EAF is desperately trying to get its way back across the galaxy. Thankfully, we now have a lot of jump points that it can refuel at. It's just Lamberta, okay. Trying to ensure that like wherever we have stations, we soup them up. It's funny how when you like zoom in and out, it insists on rotating all the planets and all the text around the planets. Bizarre. Based on historical claims and frontiers, based on population, ethnicity, and proximity. Yeah. But I guess I just wish that there were like there's the endgame tech that's like get a random claim on a random province. It would be a lot better if it was like get a random claim on the capital of a bordering province. You know, because that's ultimately what you want, is you're trying to absorb nations together. And if you can spend, you know, 100,000, $250,000 tech on doing that, getting a single random claim doesn't really feel like it's that good for a final
Standing
in-game
by.
tech.
Ready to go.
Ready.
All right, you're gonna go back to the PDL,
I will help them.
and you're gonna
At your
go
service.
to India. Everybody's on advise.
Offering support.
Offering support.
Offering counsel.
Good job, everybody.
Lending my expertise.
Offering support.
This is all of our major nations, except for Indonesia. EAF arrives and refuels. 10 days. You're gonna go with Genius. Deep Space Tier 3. Deep Space Tier 3. Back down in the Central Asian Union. Again, basically until cap and tech. I guess what I could do is I could just start doing like persuasion. Persuasion. Persuade. You already have max persuasion. Does command give us points? Yep. Why not? Slowly just get that cap up, make it harder for them. Also gets me more influence. You know, the less over cap I am, the more influence we have, which means the more we can clean up the environment. Okay, the EAF is where here. And we need to get out there. So I could go Pelion, Marina. I think that's the way we'll do it. 15 weeks. I gotta make sure that you all have fuel depots and spaceports. You do. Marina. You got a supply depot. That's all you technically need. You're just a fancy gas station for me right now. What would be smart is building a colony ship with a bunch of automated platforms. India gets a claim on Urumqi. Okay, sure. Yeah, and then just building a bunch of gas stations along the way. I guess the only problem is that each one adds to my mission control, which I'm currently maxed out on again. Surprise, surprise. Probably because you keep building mines. Not that you really need them. That'll do. All right.
I will help them.
Offering counsel.
10 CP cap, you think? The better the environment, the higher the global GDP gets, and it's harder for them to take your points.
Offering assistance.
True, true.
Offering assistance.
JDF. You guys have taken this place out. There's no more aliens coming back in. Now, all the aliens are coming that way, though. So do I really want to send you back to Jupiter, of all places? I mean, the computer is obsessed with trying to take Ganymede, so... why not? It's going to be useful to have at least some defensive fleets. I mean, if we have Ceres and the EAF both coming out here right now, so that should be plenty. What do you think you're doing here at the moon? That moon base. You're bigger based on pop GDP and region nation you have gains a random claim that surrounds it. I guess India is our top population, so I suppose that's why it's happening there. Which does mean it's probably the best person for me to be doing environment runs on. How are we doing? 2.6. Dropping it down. A little bit at a time. I guess the more it goes down, the also easier it is to get it down even further. Need to take these points back.
I'm here.
You don't just get to have these,
Ready to
young
go.
lads.
We're taking power.
Just because you crack down my points doesn't mean you get to keep
Offering
them.
assistance.
Offering assistance.
I will help them.
Offering support.
I mean, I guess I can't. I guess you can never claim the entire world unless you have something like the United Nations. That allows you to just like absorb up everything. Lucky strike. Okay. UDF is repaired. Still has some heat coming towards it, so that's fine. Another base out in Titan. Do we have anyone in Saturn? Sure don't. But I guess the JDF could get out there once they've repaired their stuff. Ceres has made it. Time to start bombing stations. They have so many. There's no way that Ceres is going to be able to do this on its own. And I'm realizing they also don't have... Yeah, you really don't need that. We're going to struggle a little bit here with this. We're going to be able to take some of it, but not all of it. That's okay. I guess, I mean, we can always fall back if we need to. It's one down. Ah, this base actually isn't built, so that's not so bad. Picked a base on
Our
Rhea.
associates are now in charge.
Our people have taken control.
Okay, there's your luck points back. Where is Rhea? Out here? Where's Rhea? Saturn. So many of these little mini fleets. This is half the problem.
I'm here.
I mean, I guess we're back to owning all of our stuff.
Offering support.
Ready
So
for
these
my
guys
mission.
can just go back on advised missions
Offering support.
until they're ready for space. Someone will coup it, break it apart. Can have a united world, but it'd be pretty difficult. Needs to be
Offering counsel.
a lot of techs and
Lending my
unions. Yeah.
expertise.
Offering assistance.
Lend in my expertise.
I suspect also like a little bit of luck with the future tech.
I will help them.
Or outpost cores. You might as well do the double upgrade. I mean, it's all moving. It's just bit by bit. Just realized a bunch of these places I've been building admin towers, and my boost is just plummeting because of it. I'm going to leave that guy right now. We're going to go out to Saturn. Weeks. It's okay. Oh. Huh. How did I not see you guys coming in? How did I not see you guys coming out? Uh-oh, man. Uh-oh, man. I can't cancel the JDF. $30 days. Uh-oh, man. Maybe they just want to do surveillance. It's another mothership fleet going to Jupiter. Oh, the EDF is weak. The EDF is basically totally outdated ships. Like they've barely got engines on them. At least not compared to what we're rocking nowadays. Well, you know, we do what we do. We'll do whatever we can there. How is Ceres doing? It feels like it's not doing anything at the moment, which is correct. Well, that's something. Well, there's a huge ass fleet right here. Let's go blow this up. Hi. Woot. Christy, thank you for 8 months. Refitting a thing in this game? Yes, it is. Do I do it very often? Sometimes. The problem with refitting is that you can only refit certain like power plants and engines. So if you have a certain type of engine or a certain type of drive, like you can't change. Like if I have one of these old Poseidon torches, which is what I have on most of those ships, I can't then retrofit to, say, a protium converter torch. I can only refit to other Poseidon things. Or I think also maybe the Orion drive. It's very unclear why certain things work certain ways, but... And this is like, we don't even have half the friggin' drives and power plants unlocked. Just because there's so many of them, it's a mess. I mean, all I can really do is hope that fleet's not too bad. Nice. Alright, well, that's the Mega Neptune fleet. The problem is sometimes the computer like hides fleets on little asteroids and you don't really notice that they're there. 117K. Yeah. Yeah, so all three of those bases I can't touch. I'm pretty sure if I bomb them from orbit, I will get absolutely obliterated. So you have to fly back to Krantor. 22 weeks. Refill your troops. That's it.
Offering support.
What are you landing here?
Securing our interests.
Who's this little guy? Fast car.
I will help them.
Offering support.
Repair and resupply.
Offering support.
Lending my expertise.
Launch. You're here. So this guy has outposts. Six weeks. Well, if that guy's going to be 22 weeks. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to send the fast car out to Krantor, refill. And then he can set up a base on Neptune afterwards. I forgot that series doesn't have any colony ships. All of our fleets are kind of like slightly different, so. They build the hull of the ships for those drives and power plants. Yeah. Refitting weapons on the EDF, making a floating wall. I feel like it kind of already is. I think it already has some of the better weapons I can put on it. And I could still send up, you know, a metric butt ton of exo fighters to help me out if I needed to. A lot of Caribbean wars breaking out. Canada now getting involved in war. Shocking. Major flooding in Beijing. I guess we haven't slowed that down. Nice. Japan gets more non-colonies. 5.9k of exofighters with nuclear torpedoes. It's basically the plan, yeah.
Ready to go. I will help them.
I will help them.
Offering assistance.
Offering assistance.
Interesting. You're only 1.1k.
Lending my expertise.
Offering counsel.
He's going for an Exodus station. In high lunar orbit. It's as if the aliens know not to blow up my stations. It's kind of how that feels. Let's send you all out to Sophocles. You're already there. And Sophocles. All right, so in 30 days, I can build a 4.2K fleet. Guess that problem's solved. This is all scrap lasers. What even are these ships that they have this? Ultraviolet phaser cannons, component armor, ECM MK3s. We also still haven't figured out how to make alien ECMs. Huh. Interesting. So I can make an army, but I can't guarantee it's going to be any good. No, no, no. These guys are pretty prone to things like plasma weapons. Missiles are no problem. We got point defense for days. Okay. Oh, there comes the plasma. I mean, those guys are basically removed from this combat. Thought our shots would do a little bit better there. Okay, point defense staying on point. Good grief. Okay, we're starting to get some armor piercing now that we're in closer. But, you know, we're also, like, losing guys here. Bit by bit. That's okay. I mean, this was very much a temporary fleet, so if we at least damage this guy and slow him down. I think I need to change targets. Look, if I can wipe out some weapon systems here. Then maybe. That guy is still shooting plasma shots at me. All right. Turn down the auto. Are they gonna do it? Ripping apart the ships now, though. Some of our guys are just cooking it out of this fight. I mean, definitely went better knocking them out sort of one by one here, but that plasma shot is still doing ugly damage. What are we doing here, lads? Can we, like... Yeah, I need you back that way. There we go. No more plasma weapons. Good. Now you can go about blowing up whoever you want. Sometimes you just gotta nudge the computer, it seems. Hell yeah. Scrap las. Baby, these are good ships. Cheap little frigates can take out anything. As long as you're patient. Grayling, by the way, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the agency. Third condition has something to do with cannons and batteries. If you can't refit the drive. Same power plant, same propellant. A third requirement. I know, like, you can't remove batteries is one of them. There's a couple of things that you can't remove for various reasons. Why do we always want to go back to low mercury? That's what I don't understand here. For that matter, where the hell are we right now? In alpha temporary orbit. But like pretty much right next to the Earth. Four weeks to get to Sophocles. What if we go to the moon? 4 weeks to go to the moon. All right, let's go back to Sophocles then. So it's at least one less problem. Yeah, he's going to move that damaged army out. And he had another very damaged fleet. This guy here. Gonna resupply here for 11 days. We're just like popping around with these ships right now. Central Asia, maybe we should like boost up our stats there so that stuff's getting stolen. It's funny, like basically our economies are growing so fast that our control points are always overloaded now.
Your orders?
Which I got some mixed opinions on. Difficult to keep up with. All right, you can grab that. Someone is almost definitely going to purge that point, but we'll keep plugging the environment. It's just slow goddamn progress. There is a part of me that really feels like, oh yeah, no, the environment is like too far gone. Our only option is space. All right, you're gonna go there. It's gonna take you 21 weeks to get to this place next. But that'll be your next jumping off point.
Offering support.
Offering counsel.
Offering counsel.
Ganymede.
Offering counsel.
Castillo. Jupiter.
Offering assistance.
You guys are on your way to Saturn. Everybody gets 30 days of investment points, and Kara becomes a core economic area. I guess. Why not? You know, I suppose I could start triple teching into there. Seeing as we will get some more control points for it. We didn't need them for a long time, but now we kind of do, so. How do I win in this game? There is an objective. We have to send our envoy through the wormhole, of which we need to do a bunch of other things en route, which we are almost done. It's been a damn journey. Yeah, that's another control point loss. You know what? Where is that fleet? That alien fleet who is like limping out of here. These guys.
We are in control here.
I can catch up to them. Blow them up so they can't repair, because that's like probably 4K fleet. They got beaten up, taking out a bunch of like resistance stations.
Your orders.
All right, you're on defend.
Acknowledged.
You're on purge.
Targeting the opposition.
Where to?
I'm gonna run a public campaign here with
Ready for
you,
orders.
and I'm gonna
Ready
put
for
you
orders.
on defend Africa.
Securing our control.
I mean, it's a funny thing because it's like I want to boost up economy in all these provinces so that they have more investment points so they can invest them in environment. But the more economy you have, also the worse your environment score is. I don't think you need so much welfare anymore. Or government, or unity. $10.5. You're almost maxed out in military, which is very funny. You've been building mission control like crazy. You definitely don't need all these points in welfare, but you could use it in economy. Your knowledge is also doing really well. Your unity is also like incredible. So let's take all those points back. Your unity is also incredible. These are like really old systems that I've been forgetting to fix for a long time. Same here, welfare can drop. That's fine, they're almost maxed on mission control. And America is what? Knowledge, welfare, government unity. You probably don't need unity anymore. Everything else looks good though.
Offering counsel.
Offering support.
Protecting our interest.
Very good, very good,
Protecting
very
our
good.
interests.
Can't unify too much without too much problems, like Japan and China, or Indonesia and Malaysia. We'll eat it with China. Yeah. Check for cohesion, rest points. Yeah. I mean, I'm not really too worried about them all. All right, you're an arrival alarm. Another fleet coming into Tiangong, but they're pretty small. Space, cancel that, cancel that. God, so slow, man.
Public sentiment
These
is increasingly with
some
us.
of these big ships, man, they're putt-putting along. No idea where that is. Yeah, you kidding me? Get the hell out of there, dudes. Debris from a recent fleet battle is about to strike the Cassius Dio station. Okay. This is just a refueling station, not a big deal. Okay. I'm gonna have to nuke that base. We'll get it in a minute. JDF's arrived out there. We've caught up to this weakened army. Actually, not really sure that we win this one, but I probably should have built some more ships. Okay, target that guy. Aha, that's how you want to start playing, is it? When I tell them to go into defensive maneuvers and they don't do any defensive maneuvers, I get very confused. Alright, if this is the game you want to play, I can play this game. We can play that game. I've been wanting to play that game for a while. You want to build plasma ships? I'll build plasma ships. I have to have battle cruisers. And they have no point defense. That seems dangerous. I feel like I have a ship that's already this. Long plasma? Yeah, I do have a ship that's already that. The long plasma block 2s. They don't have a ton of Delta Vs though. But I'd be lying if I wasn't said I'm interested in building the fleet of them. Long plasmas. Dreadnoughts. And I'm going to build a bunch of these scrap blast frigates out in Lunar. Give him some backup. GGG, how we doing, dude? Seen this game once, it looks super complicated. I think it looks more complicated than it is, personally. Once you get the vibe of it, you realize there's like only a couple of options. Bombardment of Cassius Dio base at Titan. Oh my goodness. You have 3 battle stations here. You should be fine. Yeah, that's what I thought. Like, we'll take some hits, but not that many. That's why we build battle stations.
Ready for my mission.
Okay, have we taken all these points back yet? We've lost defense here. So that's fine.
Securing our interests.
Reporting in. Offering assistance.
Ready. Lending my expertise.
Have you guys just keep going back on your things?
Offering assistance.
Offering assistance.
Protecting our interests.
Thank you, thank
I
you,
will
thank
help
you.
them.
I will help them.
All right, the JDF, you're in low Titan orbit. There's a handful of dumb fleets here. Let's get rid of this station first. And then boom. And then go after those aliens. And boom. And then we're going to go to this planet. Okay, that's really good. Our Carnius base is ready to rock. Gonna just attack these aliens here on Rhea real fast. Couple of servant fleets out here as well. We'll blow these guys up. Gotta make sure the computer knows what's up, you know? That he can't just be poking his nose around wherever he wants. Small base down there as well. We'll get rid of him. Decommish. All right. That's solved.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
Heal up that fleet. Big fleet out here in Victor temporary orbit. I mean, 1.6K, it's not that big, but I guess the JDF's going to have to go back to Jupiter. Yeah, because they're trying to build up on Ganymede again. Well, I'll give it to the aliens. They're stubborn. I'm assuming where I don't see any purple beams coming, that nobody is coming. Not Saturn, Jupiter, dudes. Jupiter, Jupiter, Jupiter. "13 weeks. Yeah, righty. Yeah, there's a couple of the weird temporary orbits that have happened now. This has taken so long, man, to get to Grantor. All All right, we get one extra mine. The EAF is slowly slugging its way out here as well. At least it's not like 20 purple lines. No, I mean, most of the aliens are like fleeing back right now, so. You have a turn counselor? Oh, you're not good at that.
Ready
You're
for
really
orders.
good at turning counselors, though.
I'll make an offer they can't refuse.
Let's do that.
Ready for my mission?
Okay, you're going to defend the EU.
I'm here.
You're going to defend India.
Ready to go.
You're going to defend Indonesia.
Securing our control.
We keep going.
Offering support.
You know, Europe and
Lending
Pan-Asia
my
are
expertise.
generally, I would argue, the most important ones for us to have
Making
an
things safe
advisor on.
for our people.
Making things safe for our people.
Making things safe for our people. These guys decided to come out into orbit here, so we're just going to blow them up. No problem with that. That's what the UDF is here for. There are also aliens out here? Or I should say servants? Why, so there are. I'm going to blow up this base.
We now have a spy in their ranks.
This is an outrageous amount of alien structures on the planet. So many. Hey, I've gained access to the research archives at the Academy. Targeted Jeff, the God of Biscuits. Oh yeah, people do know who Jeff is.
We'll be
Oh
ready
yeah,
for
actually,
new
we have a
orders
lot of
soon.
people who are
Cleaning things up.
quite visible right now.
Prepping for the next mission.
The UDF is just going to stay out here. It's too far away from anything else, and I need someone in this district to be able to defend, so... Like XCOM 2 all over again. I mean, the nuts part to me is just how many times we've gotten rid of these things. Alright, Xeno Station, you have 9. So that's our Titan Station, has 9 shipyards. In case we need deep space reinforcements. I don't think we do. Series in the EAF very rarely seem to take any damage, but what I really just need is a base out in Neptune at this point. And we're not far off of it. Like, once Fast Car gets here and Ceres goes out with him. Opposition in India is in chaos, which presumes the ruling party with an opportunity. Democracy score changes. Invest in welfare points, knowledge points, military priorities. I'm going to have to actually look at India for this. Democracy goes up 0.25 or down 5, but we get 50 welfare priorities. It was not worth it. Oh well. They're going after Indonesia again. Gotta remember to reset my points whenever we take them.
What's the op?
All right. What is the op?
Reeling them in.
Turn another
Reporting in.
counselor.
Please keep me safe.
Where was
I'm
this
on your
guy?
side.
Oh, right.
Standing by.
Go to ground.
Evading pursuit.
Standing by for orders.
Go to ground.
Where do you need me?
Standing by for orders.
At your service. Taking it to them.
He can start burning stuff
Ready
down.
for orders.
Why don't you capture a servant character?
Eyes on target.
Maybe you can learn something. And then Luna, 500. Oh. The Rebellion has a low Earth orbit station. I didn't even know that. I thought we had all of them. Sorry, there's an alien fleet outside the moon? Get rid of that. I don't know what it thinks it's doing. All these guys are juking it out of here. Yep. There's a couple deep space guys who are trying to make their way in, but you're heading to Neptune. We'll have Ceres and Fastcar both show up here in Krantor. Which is just going to exist as a refueling point for now. But they're going to refuel, probably combine together, and then go out to Neptune. And then I can build kind of a proper base out here, and then just start. Like if I build one of those like 9 shipyard stations, I can just launch endless attacks from Neptune. Skip even driving out from the inner sphere anymore. I think that would be the way to do it. Doubt I could do that much with that many defensive platforms. Yeah. Who was out here? 227, 153. Right, these are just the guys defending make, I guess. That guy's stuck in some sort of temporary orbit. Okay. We got Uranus. We made a dent in Neptune, though we didn't get to finish them. The EAF is coming up here to Marina, and then they are going to go right into those back lines. I'd kill for another refueling point out here. Like right here. Or like one of these. But I think our fight for Neptune and our fight for the final stations is gonna be one more day. Because that's the time we've got. So you have to tune back in the next one and see us wrap this up. Until then, bye-bye.